Get ready for transcription in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. On the industrial front, emphasis will be laid on the rapid increase in industrial production through better utilization of existing capacity, improved labor relations, and better management, particularly of public sector undertakings. Efforts will be directed to systematic expansion of our exports through better management of both the agricultural and industrial sectors. The country is faced with a massive energy crisis. We are entering a rapid period of rising energy costs and likely shortages in supplies. The government proposes to evolve a comprehensive national policy on energy with emphasis on fuller utilization of renewable energy sources, both traditional and non traditional. The steady deterioration of the environment threatens the present and future well being of the country and the people. Afforestation, flood control, soil conservation, preservation of flora and fauna, proper land use planning, water and air pollution controls, and judicious location of industries must be undertaken urgently. The government is setting up a specialized machinery with adequate powers to incorporate in all planned development measures to maintain the ecological balance. The role of science and technology will be strengthened. Steps will be taken to ensure that research and development get their due place in all important sectors of national endeavor. The government reiterates its commitment to the freedom of the press. It believes in providing all possible encouragement for the development of small and medium newspapers, including those in regional languages. An independent judiciary is a necessary concomitant of the democratic process. The government is anxious that our legal system should provide speedy justice and that opportunities for securing justice are not denied to any citizen by reason of economic or other disabilities. Measures for this purpose and other allied matters are proposed to be initiated. The government is committed fully to secularism and will take steps to ensure that the minorities, while preserving their distinct cultural identities, enjoy a sense of full and equal participation in all spheres of national life. Legalization for assuring sorry Legislation for assuring the minority character of the Aligarh Muslim University will be introduced in the next session. In a polity like ours, health relations between the center and the states are essential for effective functioning. It will be the endeavor of the central government to maintain and foster such relations. In international affairs, the government will follow the path of non alignment. India has always stood steadfast in the independence of its judgment in the making of her foreign policy. The intervention of outside forces and the induction of armaments in the region as well as in our neighborhood have created a dangerous situation not only for ourselves but for the entire area. Recent developments in Afghanistan highlight the re emergence of the Cold War. This is a matter of grave concern. The countries of the region should be allowed to devote their energies to the promotion of regional stability and cooperation with one another. The resources of the region are enormous and should be utilized for the welfare of the people there. To subject these countries to big power rivalries is totally unacceptable to us. The government intends to initiate consultations and action to foster cooperation for the well being of the entire region. With our neighbors, the government intends to follow a policy of cooperation and friendship. With Pakistan, our relations are in the process of normalization, and the government proposes to continue on the course set in motion by the Simla Agreement of 1972. We hope that the government's policy will be reciprocated in ample measures. Sino-Indian moves towards normalized relations, a potentially stabilizing factor, were inevitably affected by the Sino-Vietnam conflict. India remains willing to discuss all issues with China, including the boundary question, in search of a peaceful solution based on equality. We hope to progress also as regards bilateral exchanges. Our friendship with Vietnam remains a constant factor in our policy. We stand for a Kampuchea able to seek its own destiny free of outside pressure. We intend to continue to improve our relations with ASEAN, for whose members we have goodwill and understanding. The need in Southeast Asia is for mutual confidence and relaxation of tensions. Distance has been no bar to our forging close and friendly relations with the countries of Latin America or the far flung countries of the Commonwealth. Our relations with Japan and the countries of Europe are comprehensive in nature and are mutually satisfying. With our brethren in Africa, we have stood soldier to soldier in the struggle against colonialism and racism. Our solidarity with the Arab cause is based on principles, and we believe that a solution to the problems of West Asia cannot be found without conceding the legitimate demands of the Palestinians for their homeland. Our relations with the Soviet Union have expanded based on an abiding friendship which demonstrates the virtues of reliability and mutual understanding. We intend to deepen and extend this cooperation. We have many sided relations with the United States. These will be further consolidated in the context of the common values we cherish as sister democracies in this region. I shall now come to the food problem. What is the food problem? Sir, the food problem stated in very simple terms is this. In India, even after 32 years of freedom, we are not able to supply our people with adequate quantities of food grains at reasonable prices or at prices which are within their reach. That is the food problem. It appears to be a very simple problem, but actually it is a very complicated problem and a very basic problem in the sense that food prices constitute the core of our entire price structure, and in a capitalist society where there is freedom of enterprise, the price structure or the price system governs the development of the economy as a whole. Therefore, sir, this problem becomes the basic problem. I do not want to attempt here any analysis of how the rising food prices have the various aspects of our economic life. But one broad fact has to be recognized that it is due to the failure on the part of the government to tackle this food problem that so many complications have arisen, which are finding it very difficult to resolve. Full stop.